Good morning, everyone. Fat 454. Six five yo. Got Kevin Scott in the chat. We got Coffeeland, Michael Peterson. Good morning. Two, 4, 6. Morning, Jim. Good morning, Chris. But I think 3 was my highest roll out of 3 shooters. It looks like I'm having a couple problems on OBS here connecting. Hopefully it goes through. 516. So my competition this week again on Saturday was not good at all. And I will put this out there. It was not for lack of trying. It was not for lack of arrogance. I actually did try very hard. 2, 4, 6. And I did practice for about 45 minutes prior to the show starting, and I was actually doing very well in the practice. And then when it came crunch time, not so much. So I am currently in last place. There has been, I think, like 12 or 13 people that have gone so far. Every single person this year is in double-digit rolls for the first round, which is amazing. So they have done very, very well. Ashish is here? No. Is he? I did not see him on here. Ah, okay. One, 3, 4. So I have already tripled my, just trying to warm up here, tripled my roll. Gotta kind of laugh at it a little bit because it happens. Four, 5, 9. Ashish is there. Good morning, Ashish. You had to give blood this morning, huh? Hopefully it doesn't glow in the dark or anything like that. Two hard 4. 5 hard 10. Good morning, BV Wood. Oh, I wish you the best, or Ashish. I hope everything's all right. Community is here to support you if needed. 4, 6, 10. Good morning, Clint. Three, 4, 1, 3, 4, 3, 1, 4. Right one did not get all the way down. 1, 4, 5. Morning, George. So, George, I have already been tenfold on my warm-up than what my longest roll was. 5, 4, 9. But let's get the show started here, everyone. Welcome to Level Up with CMJ. Hey, my name is Jonas. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours too. Today's episode number 756 of the Level Up program, and it's about my daily practice of shooting the dice at the craps table, as well as playing blue collar craps style play. On the YouTube side of things, we got Kevin Scott checking in number 1, followed up by Coffee Land. We got Michael Peterson, Davey Dog, Chris is here, Badger Jim. We got Ashish here, who was in the hospital right now, so good luck to you. Hope everything is well for you. We got BV Wood, and my mouse is not working again here. So hopefully we get it good. We got, who else is here? We have Clint, Greg, George is here. And I think that's about it. Anyhow, hey, if you're new to the program, it's about my daily practice shooting dice at the craps table. Again, if you're playing along with Crapsee, make sure you click on that live tab that'll bring you over to the table that we are using here today. Remember, this is for educational and entertainment purposes. This is all about blue collar craps, and we are not sponsored by anybody. But anyhow, yeah, it was a particularly bad day. If you are just joining in here, I did shoot in the shooter competition this weekend. I think 3 was my longest roll. Pretty embarrassing. Just so everybody knows, I did take it very seriously. I did do about a 45-minute warm-up ahead of time, and I was rolling really well during the warm-ups. but it is something that just happens. It is what it is. I'm currently in last place, and I am the only one of all the people that have gone. I think there's like 13 people that have gone so far, 12 or 13, and I'm the only one that's in single digit numbers. Everybody is shooting extremely well this weekend, so everybody's at double digits or more, so congratulations to everybody. Looking like maybe 10 or more, maybe even higher, will get you into the top 32 people, so that's pretty stiff competition. But anyhow, last week we did have some good rollouts. We were in, sometimes it's best when it doesn't count. That's right, Greg. So good morning, Greg, as well. But anyhow, last week we did have some good rollouts. We did make money every single day. Some days as little as $30, some days as much as a couple $100. Well, we are coming in today with a bankroll of $11,290. I'm treating it as if it's a $2,074 bankroll. Again, I'm getting ready for a cruise at the end of the month here, so that is the bankroll that I'll be using here. So my bet size will be around $138 per shooter. If I do end up doing the horseman, it'll be about a $52 bet. Anyhow, let's get started here. Enough chin. Let's get some spin going. $10 pass line bet to start off, and I'm going to turn my volume down on my computer a little bit because I hear that in the corner of my ears, and it is irritating. Okay, let's call that all bets set here. Oops, there we go. And dice out. Starting off with a 5-4-5 for Hardway set. And turn that computer down just a little bit more. We got a 6-2-8, the Duracell 8. So let's mark the point of 8. This could be a left off axis, double pitch on the right side. All I hear is Jeff's voice in the corner of my ears from the computer, so I'm going to turn that down a little bit so I can just barely hear it. Good morning, Rody. He's checking in here. Anyhow, again, we're at about the $138 bankroll or bet size here. So let's go 140 on the table here. So we're going to go 100 on the outside. And we'll go 18 on that 8, 18 on the 6. So we are including the point there. Got 19 people playing along on Crapsee. And we've got 12 people watching live, so slow start to the day, but I'm sure it will pick up as we get going. 5-4, 5-4 is the set, and days out. That was something I did not do a lot of when I was shooting the other day. That's a no roll. It's a 2-6-8, by the way. No roll. Left one did not get all the way down. Did not do a lot of talking during my short tenure as a shooter this year. So maybe that was part of it. I highly doubt it, but that might be. You never know. There we go. $369 triple D dice Dr. Dan. So that will be hit number 1 for us. 5-4-5-4. Again, right die off axis. Single pitch on the left side. Good morning, Scott. Good morning, Eric. Hello, hello. Okay, so that was a 9. So that'll give us enough for 32 across pressure, including. Again, play the short roll, hope for the long roll. That is the Blue Collar Craps motto. And we'll call that all bets set. Days out. A little bit of a rollback from that left eye, but we have a 4-2. Holy cannoli, the 4-2-6. So that'll be hit number 2. That ties my longest roll for this weekend. Oh my God, it's just unreal. Unreal. So anyhow, that was a 6, so we can bring our bets down. And we'll go 44 inside. And we're not going to put anything on the 8. We'll just play that pass line. We're just going to start trend betting from here now. Our goal is to make about $170 today on that Crapsee. It is what Joe says. Anyhow, let's get her going. All bets set. And I thought stick with the Hardway set. 5454. Okay, so 516 KitchenAid mixer. Got 454 again, right die off axis, primary top side on the left. So we are consistently rolling one die off axis, which is relatively safe with this Hardway set. Just with profits, says BB Wood. That's awesome. So we're gonna go $18 on the 6. If we get that up to the $25, $30 level, we're gonna be able to spread out to the 4 and 10. All bets set. A little bit of a bounce back again. Another 369 triple D. Again, consistently, that right side is off axis with either primary or a single pitch on the left side. Let's go to $15 on that 9. Again, 5454. And all bets set. 24 people playing along here now. Okay, so a little bit short of the landing area, 167. So that'll be an ouch. Again, play the short roll, hope for the long roll. That is the motto, the mantra. Okay, made a couple dollars on that, not too much. $38. Woohoo! Big money. Okay, so that's both dice off axis that time, so we'll keep an eye on that one. If we do, oh, very cool, Clint. Congratulations. Congratulations. I don't think that was a short roll there. I think they both touched the wall on the back wall there. And if so, I apologize. But anyhow, let's get her going again. I'll go $10 on that pass line. But yeah, while we're practicing for a cruise, I would call it a no roll if they don't both touch back wall. But I think they both did on that last one. Anyhow, all bets set here. Dice out shooter number 2. Stick with the Hardway set, Jet. Here we go. Two, 1, 3, ace, deuce. So, Fredo sauce, some Mama Bear. Pass line loser, come out loser. Winner for the DP. Again, the right die off access. And again, we'll go $10 on that pass line. All bets set. And dice up. Four, 2, 6. Holy cannoli. It was kind of weird that one. The right one did touch the right wall, so I'm going to consider that hitting the back wall because it was right off into the corner here. 5, 4, 5, 4, and we got a 4, 2, 6. So we have an on access roll. And marking a point at 6. And what I did differently on that throw there was, good morning, Mad Hatter. What I did differently on that throw is I just adjusted my middle finger over just a little bit because I'm consistently throwing off axis on the right side. We need to correct that. So I just moved it over just a hair to hopefully keep it on axis now. So let's go again, 100 outside, 18 on the 8. And 18 on the 6. And all that set. That's it. So there was a finger placement issue I think I'm having with that one dice off axis. We'll figure it out, see if that happens. 1, 3, 4. Now we will axis on the other side. One-eyed Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So maybe we went too far with our finger placement. Anyhow, that'll be hit number 1. Getting ready to go. 32 across pressure, including 5, 4, 5, 4. State where time never changes, says Mad Hatter. Yeah, I had heard they might be changing it here. I'm not sure also, but I don't know if that's true or not, but I heard that this is the last time zone change that they have, which would be nice if that's the case, because I personally don't see the benefit in it either. Peace out. Both are short. 5, 6 yo. No roll. They were both rolling. They're spinning rather than forward like they should be. They were spinning sideways. Interesting. This out. 3, 3 hard 6 double degen. And that'll be a winner 6, so the puck will turn off. Primary backside both dice. And that'll be hit number 2, so we can bring our bets down. I never been putting my pass line bets out there, so that pays out there. We'll throw another 10 down. Make it look like 30 now. So we're gonna go to $30 in that pass line, and then all these will come down once we get a new coin established. The only no rolls a 7. No, Greg, it would be nice if that was the case, though. We are going to be trying to play consistent here. Morning, SJ. Hello, hello, my friend. All bets set and dice out. 5, 4, 5, 4. Here we go. Five, 6, yo, chef. So that's a pass line winner. Come on, natural. Loser for the DP. And again, that is a right off access. We got to make sure we are checking that finger placement. That's going to be a $30 win on there. We'll drop that down to $20 on our pass line now. Bring the rest of it back to the rack. So this pass line strategy that I'm doing is it's 1 unit, go up to 3 units, down to 2 units, and back up to 4. And if we can get all the way through it, then we'll just stay at the $10 level and play it out from there. So that's quite a bit of money brought back usually when we do that. Anyhow, so we got a 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Nice out. The dice did split apart when they left my fingers just slightly. Got a 1, 3, 4, one-eyed Joe. Crapsee Master Journey. So marking that point of 4 now. So that was mechanically not a good throw because of how the dice released from my fingers. But I will take the point of 4. Let's bring our bets down. Again, we're going to go 44 inside so that we are in profit considerably on this shooter. Let's stick with the Hardway set. I saw Lazy Dog's face. Bonus points for anybody that actually knows Lazy Dog's real name. I don't know if we should say it in chat. I don't know if he wants it out there, but it is not what you'd think it would be. Peace out. Five, 2. The Bruce. Do not become shark breaks. Okay. Another short roll. Come on, Joe. Let's get it in gear here. 5, 2. So that's 2 different 7s that we've thrown. So I'm still going to stay with this Hardway set. That was not a bad throw, actually. Made $43 on that one. Getting $10 pass line bets. That pass line bet progression is what kept us up there a little bit higher in the profits there. But anyhow, let's get a longer roll here. Let's get a nice roll. Get 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Okay, so let's get some focus going here. Aces, drift of the dice, Mad Hatter, magic aces. Pass line loser, come out loser, winner for the DP. Again, we'll go $10 out on that pass line. Five, 4, 5, 4 is this set. And dice out 28 people playing along here. For 5, 9 Finger Joe. Perhaps Master Journey. That right die did pop off the back wall a little bit. Marking a point of 9. Single pitch. Again, 100 on the outside. And we'll go 18 on the 8, 18 on the 6. Let's include that 9. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Excellent. Three, 6, 9, triple D. Nice Soccer DM. 5, 4, 5, 4, 3, 6, 9 result. And that's a winner 9, so that puck turns off. 3 torpedo on that pass line. We're going to stack it. And we'll go to $30 on that pass line. And that was $35 brought back on that 9, so let's go 32 across pressure. All of our bets are going to stay turned off. In 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. Nice throw, nice out. 167 on a come out. Okay, we are going to switch our set here now that we see that number. 5454 and 167. But that's going to pay out on our pass line, so we got out of that 3-unit mark, so that's a good thing for me. So it's going to pay out. We'll go on $20 on that. Bring the rest back to the rack. Bring this down to 20. And we're going to go 5424, which is Kissing Aces. All bets set. Yes, okay. A little bit long, 167. I'm not really too worried about that one. Another pass line winner come out natural. The come out king is here. 5424 with 167. But the result, we'll see what happens on this one before we make a decision here. Yeah, we'll call that all bet set. Okay, so it looks like my connection here is in and out, so I apologize if there's some delay or some breaking up on the connection there. I don't know what's going on. $516 KitchenAid mixer. So marking that point of 6. Okay. 5424, and we got a 516. Excuse me. So stick with the same set. And all of our box numbers are turned back on now. We're still looking for that second hit here. 5424 is the set, and dice out. That right one jumped up 347. Okay, that one's gonna hurt a little bit. That's gonna be a primary hit. Actually, no, that's a double pitch. I'm sorry, double pitch. Excuse me, got a tickle in my throat. Okay, so we actually lost quite a bit of money and now $123. So we can get it back. And what is wrong with my OBS? Keeps on disconnecting, reconnecting, disconnecting, reconnecting. So I don't know if it's an internet problem, a computer problem, what's going on. So I'm just gonna keep on rolling as if it is working. This out. 5423. $246, Kevin the Carpenter 2x4. So it's marked point of 6. And this time we're going to go 110 inside including, and that gives us $15 on the 10, $15 on that 4. 5423. Ice on the power lines, right? I'm not going to do the 2V or 3V, Greg, because my one dice is consistently off axis. And if you have a 2V or 3V with the one dice off axis, all you need is a single pitch one way or the other, and that'll produce that 7. So that's why I'm very hesitant on going to a 3V or 2V set, or cross 6s for that matter. Okay, so Sure, we'll throw ace or midnight. OMC craps, all the dots, all the spots. Midnight. A little bit long on that one. 5, 4, 2, 3. We got a 6, 6, 12 drift of the dice. I used to go with a lot of 3Vs, 2Vs, cross sixes, those types of sets. But for my throwing, the way that I throw the dice, it's not productive enough for me. It is very effective for a lot of people. It really is. But I traditionally have one die off access. That is a normal thing for me. Dice out. So hopefully that makes sense. Oh, 3, 7. Ouch. Come on, Joe. Turn this stuff around. Irritating. Is this what they that's a primer hit, by the way. Is this what they call a slump for hitting? Okay, now we need a mega roll to recover here. Again, $10 pass line bets. Short FC. That rolls what you're used to in the casino. Welcome to Level Up here. It's the first time I've seen you on the chat. That's awesome. I must work on my left drifts. Yeah, I know. Okay, back to the Hardway sets. And we'll call that all bets set here. Dice out. 4, 6, 10. Waylon's best friend on it in. Dad Joe. So it's more than 10. At 4, 5, 4. We got a 4, 6, 10 again, right off axis. And we're gonna go 100 outside, including 18 on 6, 18 on 8. And all bets set. Dice out. They stick cross on us. Another drift of the dice with aces. Mad Hatter, magic aces. Okay. Same bets. All bets set. And dice out. Two hard, 4 hard fuzzy. 422 is going to cruise. Brian from Holy Roller. So that'll be hit number 1 for us. Primary bottom side, both dice. And again, we're going to go 32 cross pressure, including 5, 4, 5, 4. And all bets set. This up. Five, 2. Those dice were tight all the way down too. 3 losers in a row. Wow. Okay. So this is the point in real life. I'm going to keep on betting here, by the way. In real life, where I would take a walk away from the table and reassess and figure out if it's going to be worthy of playing for the day or the session or whatever. But since we had a show, we got 27 minutes left of the show yet. We are going to continue on with our betting, but we are at our stop loss. Actually, we're not. We're still about $100 away from our stop loss, but we're going to continue betting here. And we're going to ladder it up this time. We're going to go $20 on the pass line. And let's get a nice roll here. That last one was a double pitch of the dice. So I'll have to make sure we're not pushing with that thumb. Dice out. Ace deuce. Pass sign loser, come out loser, winner for the DP. We will repeat that bet. So reassessment, at the table, is it worthy of going, that type of stuff, or possibly changing strategies would be another thing. We're going to continue with the same strategies as what we're doing, but another thing would be changing your strategy and your betting until conditions turn around and become more favorable for you. Five, 6 Yo Chefs. We lost one. We got one back. Pass line winner. Come on, natural loser for the DP. Again, right die off access. I only had $10 on the table, but I had 20 on my thing. So we're gonna go that $20 one. Let's go up to 40 because that doubles it. No, we gotta go at 60 because that triples it. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So our second one is a triple. Give him 5-4, 5-4. And all bets set. Ace up. Dice did split apart on me. 2, 3, 5, Justice Gen 5. So let's mark that point of 5. 5-4, and that was not a pretty throw. It looked nice, but it really was not mechanically sound. And we're doubling up, so let's go 200 outside, including, and 30 on the, 36 on the 8, 36 on the 6. There we go. So laddering up one time here. And all bets set. Dice out. Six, 2, 8. Dursolate. Hit number 1. So let's go 44 inside pressure. Will drop in $2 to get there. Again, 5454. And all bets set. Nice one. A little bit high on that. I think that left one got all the way down. We're going to count it. 4, 6, 10. Not sure. Oh, we're going to count it. We hit number 2. And that was not a winner. I thought that was a winner for some reason, but it's not. I think 10 is a point on the last shooter. So $140 brought back. Let's bring our bets down. And this time we're going to go 66 inside. We're not going to pick up the 5. We're going to use the pass line to cover that. 5, 4, 5, 4. Good morning, Steve. Welcome to Level Up on a Monday morning. Nice out. Four, 3. Ouch, damn it. Seriously, Joe. Double pitch of the dice. I recovered a total of $29 there. Okay. Okay, we're staying laddered up here. I just got to hit one of these times. And all bets set. Face up. Ace deuce. It's like I'm on the opposite side of the roll the entire time here. Pass line, loser. Come on, loser, winner for the DP. And this is the first time that I've actually almost gone through my entire $90 bankroll for the pass line. Got $5 or $10 left in there. Green color lost on tracking. Not sure what that means. Morning, Red. Different start time? Nope. We got daily savings time, so we got still 8 o'clock. Still 8 o'clock. Unfortunately, it affects some of us, not all of us. They don't. 314 medium sized Joe from Crapsee Master Journey. So let's mark the point of 4. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got 314. Yeah, I know. None in Arizona. That's what I was informed just a little bit ago. And again, 200 outside, including. And we got 18 on the 8, 18 on the 6. And all bets set. Okay, so. 5-5 hard 10 Old Bay bushel. They hit number 1. 5, 4, 2, 3 double pitch of the dice. Okay, we're going to do this one. So let's bring our bets down right away. And we're going to go 66 inside. And we're going to work up from there. 5, 4, 5, 4, 2, 3. 5, 4, 2, 3. So that way we are only into the shooter for $8 right now. $8. All bet set. And dice out. One hit and off to the cage strategy. Yep, I hear you there, Greg. Dice out. Five, 3, 8. Grape ape. 5, 4, 2, 3, and we got a 5, 3, 8 single package. And let's put $10 on that 10. We'll call that all good. Now we can start trend betting from here. $3 in profit on this shooter at the current moment. And all bets set. Face up. Two, 1, 3, ace deuce. Ace deuce split apart after they landed, not when I released. 5, 4, 5, 4. We got 2, 1, 3. Result. No help for me. And all bets set. Dice up. One, 5, 6. KitchenAid mixer. 5, 4, 5, 4. 1, 5, 6. Okay, let's go to $30 on that 6. I would sister press, but we need to bring a couple dollars back to the rack here. And all bets set. Okay, so. $4, 6, 10. Again, Waylon's best friend on the then, Daddy Joe. So 10 is starting to become a hot number here. And let's go to $15 on that 10. Bring the rest of it back to the rack. Again, I'm trying to do some recovery here. I am still about $154 under my starting bankroll. So we did do some recovery. That's if I took everything off the table right now. Okay, so much. The right one jumped up and over. Aces. Mad Hatter Magic Aces. Four, 5, 4. 1, 1, 2. Drift of the dice. Mushroom coffee. 5, 4, 5, 4. And It's all bets set. We need a 5 for the small. Take some. Okay, so spun up hard already, so let's regrip them. Left one did get down there, but barely. 5-4 hard 9. Big Daddy Mac. Five, 5-4, 5-4-9 single pitch. Let's go to $25 on that 9. 5-4, 5-4 hardware set. And finally gonna hit double digits here for the first time today. This out. $5-5 hard 10, another Old Bay bushel. Back over 5-4, primary top side both dice. We'll go to $30 on that 10. Make that a buy bet. And all bet set. That's what you're talking about for green. Okay, I get you now. I get you now. Peace out. Dice did split apart again when he left my fingers. 156. Got lucky in that one. KitchenAid mixer. Five, 4, 5, 4. Mechanically, that was not a sound throw, but I will take the result. And we'll go to $42 on that 6. 5, 4, 5, 4. And all about set. Nice one. $156 again. KitchenAid mixer. We'll go to $60 on that 6. Get 5-4, 5-4. And all bets out. Nice up. That left one barely got down there again. 4, 5, 9, 9-finger Joe. Craps Master Journey. So it's just barely touching. Another single pitch. Go to $35 on that 9. Yeah, okay. 5-4, 5-4. And all bets set. They suck. As they cross on a 6-5 mid-mo yo. It's Cheryl coming to us from above. Still need that 5. Now we're down to the midnight on the tall side. Again, 5454. And all that set. 35 people playing along here on Crapsee. And we got 20 people watching live right now. So let's put a party game on me. 6-1. Okay. Got time for one more shooter here. We'll call last shooter coming up here. We did do some recovery on this last shooter here, so that's a good thing. Never made our point though. Last $10 on the pass line. Made $176 recovery on that one. So we're at 11,174 now, so it still puts us down. I would have been about break even if I would have taken all the money off prior to that 7. But we're down about $116 here for the shooter. So let's go $10 pass line bet. And we're going to go for the gusto on this one here. Last shooter, 5454. And let's see if we can get another green spread on this run here. So, ever been in North Dakota? I have not been to North Dakota before. Actually, yes, I have. I drove through North Dakota when I drove to Montana when I worked there years ago, and then I came back again. Good, that's good, Scott. With profit, awesome. Then I came back through North Dakota, and I'm talking 15, 20, probably 20 some years ago. Oh, Notre Dame. Okay. I have not been to Notre Dame. I have been in the area of Notre Dame, though. It's only, believe it or not, about a 3.5, 4 hour drive from my house. Probably about four hours or so. So, all that set. This out. So I've been in the area. I've never been to it. Believe it or not, it's almost as fast to get to Notre Dame as it is to get to Madison, Wisconsin, believe it or not. Maybe a little bit longer to get there. Ace Deuce, Alfredo Sauce, come on. Loser, winner for the DP. Yeah, maybe it's a little bit more. Maybe it's about 4.5 hours. So it's about an hour away further than what it is to get to Madison for me. Okay, on the ship, that's my $90 for my pass line bets. On the ship, I would actually be done playing a pass on unless I would need it. Wait a second, what was that? I never put in that. Okay, I have to update this. I'm sorry. KPI is wrong. 6-1. There we go. No, that's updated. Okay, good. Okay, so we have a 15-year-old. 5-4. And again, to our pass line bet. Yeah, right? Wisconsin's actually pretty populated, believe it or not, compared to what some people would think. You would think we're in the middle of nowhere, but there's a ton of stuff here. 538, great babe. So it's marked a point of 8, and we are a very diverse region. Landscape wise, so everything from rolling plains to the north woods to miniature mountains or big hills, some people would call them, to the bluffs along the Mississippi River, as well as a lot of the geological formations in Wisconsin Dells area, which is near Madison. 100 outside and 18 on the 8. 18 in that 6. Entered a 9 instead of a yo. What are we talking about here? It's 9 instead of an 11. I don't see what you're talking about there. Oh, I see it on Crapsee. Yeah, unfortunately, I can't go back and change that. Shoot. I apologize for that, everyone. I apologize, but okay, it is what it is. All bet sets and dice out. Yeah, that's one of the bad things about Crapsee. It does not allow me to go back and change it. There we go. Mm. 639. That is the Hollywood and Vine, our first Hollywood and Vine. 5454. We got a 639. North Coast, Reed Lake, Michigan. Yeah. Eastern Wisconsin is semi-populated, but I would say South Central Wisconsin's populated as well, with Madison area and that. That was 9. Let's go 32 cross pressure, including. So I would say most people are either Eastern Wisconsin or South Central Wisconsin. And then a little bit of southwestern Wisconsin as well, a little bit around the La Crosse area. That's it. And then we get northwestern Wisconsin, also near Minnesota is another populated area, but the rest of it is sporadic. Terrible throw. Terrible throw. Damn it. Sorry. Sorry for the throwing of the stick. Seriously, Joe? And I'm doing one more shooter because I cannot end on that. That was just absolutely terrible. 5454. Okay. Charitable casinos. I don't know what that is. Okay. This is our last shooter here. We're going to ladder up. We need to get that money back. We're only down like $170 for the day. 270. I'm sorry, 270. Dice out. Yeah, right, people. That was, as soon as the dice left my fingers, I'm like, God. Okay, here we go, last shooter. Let's make this a monster. $369 triple D. Marking up 0.9. One thing that I learned, as much as pissed off as I get at myself for doing this, I have learned that I need to just let it go, and I'm doing better at that. Let's go 200 outside, and including, and then we'll go 36 on the 8. So it's very short-lived, my disappointment, I guess, because if I don't let it short-lived, it just carries on and it just makes it worse. So had a decent night, he says, made several hundred, stopped playing, did not give back. That's awesome. That is an awesome way to do it, my friend. The smart way, the disciplined way. And a lot of times if you're down, if you can recover, that is a win as well. One, three, four, one-eyed Joe. Craps Master Journey. Both dice popped off that back wall. That'll be hit number 1 here. And again, we will do a pressure that was on $96 or $98 brought back. So it's 96 across pressure, including it's like covering the putter across the pot, the green. Yeah, I know how you feel on that. It's just one of those moments that just takes over, and you're like, oh shit, I probably shouldn't have done that. Dice out. For 1-5 truck and camper. So we hit number 2, so we were going to get out of the shooter immediately. 5-4-5-4 for 1-5. And with that hit, it brings me, if I took everything down, it'd be $80 away from my starting bankroll. But we're going to take it down. We're going to go back up some. It's $189 brought back to the rack. Let's go 96 across, not including, because we got that pass line going on right now. 5-4-5-4. And we'll work it up from there. So, dice out. And Matt Hatter said that was the best toss of the day right there. Here we go. One to 6. Okay, that's it. We're done for the day here. Okay, we did do a little bit of recovery on that one because we were smart and came down on the bets. Discipline. But we will figure this shot out here today. That was 9 shooters today, which is way more than normal. But other bets come down. We ended up with 11,109, so we only lost $181, which is not the worst compared to how short some of those rolls were today. But anyhow, our SR today is a 6.2, SRR is a 5.1. Only two come off 7s today. Strong numbers today were the 6, the 9, and the 7 slightly there. But we did not throw many 5s or 8s today. Interesting. Box numbers, inside numbers were low, 4s, 10s slightly high, come out 7s are low, horns are high, field was high, hardways are low as well. Looking at our dice roll results for the end of last week, Friday, 2,377 rolls documented. Our SOR is at a 10.66, our SRR is at a 6.87, and our BSR is at a 7.33. So, okay, we will be back tomorrow here, everybody. Short game clinic, says Beewood. Yeah, you are right. Michael says, thanks for the overtime. Yeah, I wish the overtime would have went a little bit longer. Matt Hatter still gave me a thumbs up. Must have been because they got that 1 green number. But, I will be back tomorrow, and we'll be a new, improved Joe tomorrow. My name is Joe. This is my Craps Master Dice Shooting Journey. Let's make it yours, too. Everybody have a great day. Be safe. Be prosperous.